I'm gonna keep it real simple and plain with you with this review. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real simple with you. I'm not gonna go in saying this, that, and third. Basically, what it is Xbox One had Ryse as their demo game. PS4 had The Crew. Now the Crew is just so much better. It's so much better than Ryse. Ryse is ass. Ryse might make you lose faith in the Xbox One in, like, all in all. As I flashed the controller really quick, and as I flashed the controller in the system and the Triton headset that was playing, which I should have said that earlier, but it's gone oh fucking well. Now they had to choose Ryse for one thing. The fact that in this game they show a lot of close-ups to faces, to a lot of they want you to pay attention to detail. Like, look at that. They want you to pay attention to detail. They want you to see how this game relates to you as far as facial expressions, as far as like guy wincing in pain and blood splatter and water and just fire and all this stuff, right? Because the game is ass. I can't stress that enough. This game is ass. So The Crew was so much better. Honestly, it was so much better because not just because it's a better game, but that has a lot to do with it, but because PlayStation came into ComicCon 2013 with a much more polished system. Just as you can see, what you're going to see a lot of where I'm just spamming and slashing. It's not because I'm doing that on purpose. It's because the game is so laggy. It's real glitchy. It has a lot of bugs in it that it should have been addressed before they got to ComicCon 2013. Knowing that so many people was going to come to their kiosks, come to wherever the fuck they had. We had some nice ass soft carpet. But they should have came in with a much more polished version of this game. Now, this game has to be an alpha or a beta or in between. The brunch. You know what I mean? You feel me? The brunch of alpha and beta. Because you're going to see later, like, I keep running into this wall and he finally just stops. You're going to see that, and you're going to understand my troubles that I've had with this game. This game is ass. Now, graphically, is it more advanced than your current gen system? Of course it is. Of course, especially with this badass TV and HDMI and all of that. Of course it's going to look great. Now, I only have an 8 megapixel camera on my phone, but that's probably more than you have on your phone. Or it's probably less. Who fucking knows? Or probably the same if you have an iPhone 5. Basically, this game pissed me off. That's just that. There's no punchline to that. That's it. The Crew was much more of a polished game with a more polished system, with just the better controller. The Xbox One controller was smaller, it has better sticks, but at the same time, it's smaller, it feels lighter, it's kind of shaped a little differently. And the PS4 controller, it just feels more sturdy than the PS3 controller. And the touchpad is decent. It clicks everywhere you touch it, and it feels good. You would think it was going to be plastic. I don't know if that's just me thinking that it was going to feel like real plastically and real, like just made out of cheap ass material, but it's not. It feels really good. You're getting what you pay for, and what you're paying for, and that was the part right there. I was sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. That was the part right there. I keep fucking running, and then he finally fucking stops running. Now, I'm an Xbox 360 guy. Everybody fucking knows that. As Gina shows her nails, everybody knows this. Now, am I going to sit here and say, okay, you should pick the PS4, or you should pick XBOXONE, or whatever, or the Wii U? I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to tell you right now is you need to experience this for yourself. Everybody has a different experience. There's a lot of people out there saying that the Xbox One is their choice because of this, because of that, just because of the third. And a lot more people are saying PS4. And that's understandable. PS4 feels like right now it could release right fucking now and it'll be decent. Xbox One, if it released right now, we would have a lot of motherfuckers returning that shit. The line to get that motherfucker is going to be just as long as the line to return that bitch. And that's just me saying that. But honestly, you have to sit down and play this for yourself. I can only give you tips. I can only show you gameplay and just give you a review of it. But at the end of the day, It's gonna be your choice. It's gonna be your money. It's gonna come out your pocket. It ain't gonna have shit to do with me. But my choice right now, if I had to pick right now, of course it's gonna be the PS4 just because it's cheaper and because it's better right now. Now, Xbox, I'm pretty sure Microsoft is gonna come down and be like, okay, well, there's plenty of things we have to address. We had a bad review at ComicCon, which I told him. And before the interview, the dude behind me, he was like, is this Microsoft's answer to God of War? I was like, fuck no, nigga. My exact words to this old 50-year-old white man.